Hi, my name is Addie Norris. I am in 8th grade, and I like cats. I have always liked cats, even before I was born. You see, my cat Max would sit on my mother's belly, thus incubating me while my mother was pregnant. When I came out of the womb, my mother cat Betty would sleep with me in my cradle. Although she died before I was old enough to remember her, it took me until kindergarten to realize that I was a cat person. When I saw an article about cats in the National Geographic, I was impressed by how cats could run and jump faster and higher than people. My passion for cats didn't change much for me as I grew up. I still love cats and still barely tolerated dogs. My love of cats is kind of ironic, seeing as almost all of my extended family are dog people and have had dogs. My love of cats was sparked when I first got interested in the SPCA. I wanted to adopt all the cats there, but alas, I could not. From then on, my taste in books and television changed as well. I would only watch nature programs that featured cats, favor books that had cats in them, etc. However, this change was not even close to as big as when my cat Max died. I was sad that I had lost a good friend in Pillow, but I was also happy that Max had been able to die peacefully at the age of 18. I remember one time when I woke up to him sleeping on my bed and was surprised because he had never done that to my recollection. Because of Max, I have always respected older cats in particular. This experience taught me the harsh life lesson of death. After Max died, I immediately wanted to get a new cat, but had to wait for months before my mom thought the time was right. This did not teach me the value of patience, and I still have an impatient nature to this day. Maybe it's just the way I am that makes me impatient. A few months later, we did get a skinny gray tabby that we named Pudge. He was really cute and an all-around great cat. However, one day, he ran away and we thought he had been eaten by a fox. But he ended up coming back after 4 months. I was really anxious, and this was the first time a cat had ran away from us, so I wasn't sure what we were supposed to do. During that time, we thought Pudge was dead. We had gotten another cat named Lily. And when Pudge came back and they met each other, all hell broke loose. Eventually, they became best of friends, and a picture of them sleeping together is now my mom's screensaver. I currently volunteer at a feral feeding station every Sunday, where I bring food and water to fill up the bowls for a group of wild cats. I also make sure to play with my cats every day and watch their behavior to see if I can understand cats better. So far, it is working. I can predict what my cats and other people's cats will do most of the time. Cats aren't the only thing that have shaped me. Taking care of cats is as important to me as taking care of people. This belief made me act when I delivered care packages to people sleeping in tents on the streets for my 13th birthday. That was another big shift in the way I saw things, and it was the first in a while that didn't relate to cats. I believe that everyone, whether human or animal, has the right to food and water and shelter. I believe that you should stand up for your passion no matter what gets in your way. Volunteering at the feral feeding station and bringing necessary supplies to people sleeping in tent cities under bridges in San Francisco is something everyone should do. Loving cats has taught me this. Thank you.